Hello, this is a review of the Delta Vintage fountain pen. Just got this today, and that's why I'm showing you the box and everything. Paper box outside, and actually the paper box outside just really quickly has the color of the pen, which is Nero, which is black, I guess, in Italian, and nib size, and fine. Then it has just some packaging details, black Delta Vintage fountain pen, and some embossing on the box. It's kind of made of nice paper. There's a name for this paper and I forget. Anyway. Inside you get this little card, which talks about the special resin and the special metal alloys and the polishing on the thing. And there is an international warranty, and this kind of talks about it a little bit. And then there is a neat little card which says Delta, the original, and it has a little hologram that says ITP something, ITPI system. So it's called the ITPI system, which means that it's entirely made in Italy with top quality materials and exclusive designs and this and that. So that's what this card is about, the ITPI. I have no idea what that really means, but the box itself has a little alligator or snakeskin design. It's leatherette, slight cushioning here. When you open it, very nice presentation here, presentation case, as you can see. And here is the pen. This pen was not very successful, was not very popular. They still make it, I think, but I don't think it was a great pen in the Delta range. And I got it because it was cheap, and I wanted to try a Delta. This was, I think, about $130. And when I say cheap, I mean cheap for Delta pens. And I just wanted to try it out and experience it. So this is in black. It comes in ruby red and a hunter green and a ocean blue. So I got the black. And it has a very nice mother of pearl type look to it. Very, very deep variegations here, and as you can see, this one on this side, you can see the luster. So it's very, very nice material. It's not overbearing, so when you're looking at it from a distance, it looks just kind of a charcoal gray color, but when you look at it closely, it's got the variations. Little medallion on the cap. Overall, the size is tiny. This is this is the smallest pen I have. Just to give you an example, I thought Parker Vector was small. This is a Parker Vector, and even the Parker Vector is slightly longer than this pen. Here you can see it's maybe a quarter of an inch longer than the vintage, the Vector is. And compared to, let's say, my normal pens, which would be, let's say, this Faber-Castell, it's almost 5/8 of an inch smaller. Sorry, there you go. And look at my Franklin-Christoph. You can see it's about half an inch, maybe 5/8 also, half inch smaller. and you can see the difference. The girth is kind of I would say in the normal range. This obviously is an oversize thickness. Just to give you an example, the Franklin-Christoph here, you can see not terribly different, but the length is certainly very, very small. It's got a clip, which is very simple design, but it has a roller barrel here, if you will, and that makes it really nice and easy to kind of slip in and out of your shirt pocket. So that's kind of a very nice feature, I think. The medallion here has the Delta logo, if you can see it. There's a silver band here, which I believe is platinum plated, and with another gold center band. So, and then it says Delta etched into that cap band. When you open it up, no chrome banding here. This is all the same material, which I like. It's kind of nice and classic. Overall, I think that's a very nice proportion, but it is a tiny, tiny pen. Just to again give you an example, let me open up this Franklin-Christoph, which is not too large, but you can see there is quite a bit of difference here. Let me line these up a little bit. So you can see there's you know, about, I'm gonna say, about a little more than quarter, so maybe 3/8 of an inch difference in the length, uncapped length. Now this is a very light pen, and it's kind of nice to hold, but it's a little small. So I think this is one of those pens that I think you almost have to cap it or post it, I mean. And the weight of everything is very nice, because even after you cap it, it doesn't go off balance. So that part is really nice. I think I will use this probably posted. I probably won't use it. I mean, I can, but it just doesn't feel right. Now, if you open it, because of the length, I have actually installed, which I had to buy separately, a aromatic cartridge converter in it. So this is one of those ones with the sack, and I had to buy this off of eBay, and this is very cheap quality, and I bought 8 of these for $14, and one of them already this clip part kind of broke inside and just loose. So that's one of the problems. A regular converter is not gonna fit in this barrel, which is a huge pain in the butt, because these things are not very good. And I don't like using cartridges, and I bought this pen to have green ink, and so I have Noodler's Gator Green bulletproof ink in it. The nib is very nice. The pen actually, let me see here, has a nib holder and kind of a simple feed with a flute center flute, and I think it's a number 5 nib. Just to give you the size difference between the nib. Now most of the pens that I have shown you are number 5 nibs, if you look at my other reviews, except for the Nemosines and the Levengers, one of the Levengers, and this big boy here, the Franklin-Christoph Model 19. So you can see the nib size difference here. So, but you can see it's very classic proportions, both of these pens. So, now I ordered a fine nib. The nib, I believe, is stainless steel with some sort of, I think it's platinum tipped. I'm not 100% sure. The nib has a nice design to it. Let me see if I can show you that. Yeah, it's got nice engravings, vent hole, the Delta logo, and it says Delta. Now, it does not say medium or fine or anything anywhere, so which is kind of interesting because this is certainly not a fine pen, in the sense the nib is not fine, and it's more actually let me just quickly write down something here. It's more of a medium. In fact, it's on the broad end of medium, so I'm very disappointed with this nib, because even though it's an extremely smooth nib and it writes really well, it is not well tuned at all. It is certainly not a fine nib, and even for a medium, it's on the broader side of medium. So given that it cannot hold a whole lot of ink, I'm very worried about this being not a fine nib, because the ink's gonna run out really quickly. Just to give you an example, let me get a proper fine nib here. This is my Faber-Castell, and you can see, let me quickly show you. So at the bottom here is the writing from the Faber-Castell fine, and on the top in the green is the Delta fine, and you can see the Delta is quite thick. So all in all, I'm excited to have this pen in my collection. It's certainly not my favorite. It's a beautiful looking pen, so don't get me wrong, but there's a lot of problems with it. To me, my impression of Delta after buying this pen is that it's more of a jewelry type brand, and they focus maybe too much on the exterior and the looks, and they kind of forget about the heart of the pen. So I don't know. I mean, I'll probably use it. I'll probably have to find a better solution than the aromatic thing, the converter I have installed. I'm not sure what that's gonna be, but so overall, decent pen, but several issues. If you can live with those, fine. Otherwise, this pen may not be for you. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Bye bye.